me talk about Miraculous. Let me start off by saying the shipping in this show will make you cringe like a motherfucker, but the action and animation tend to make it worth it. And also how they handle the powers in this show. You see, Marina and Adrian, the MCs of the show, both have these objects called Miraculouses that hold the power of Kwami, godlike beings that have been around for God knows how long. And each of these Kwami have an individual power over one thing. In the case of this one called Tiki, it's creation. And in the case of this one called Plague, it's destruction. And if you wear the Miraculouses and activate them, you gain the power of those Kwami in the form of a Power Rangers-esque transformation that comes with its own suit, powers, and tools to match it. It would greatly enhance strength, speed, agility, and durability, with these two becoming Ladybug and Cat Noir. Now, the main villain of the show also has a Miraculous, and his power is he can give other people powers and make them his followers. It can even work on those who already have Miraculouses, and he uses his powers to make other villains to serve his purposes. He'll wait for someone to have a bad day, put his energy into this butterfly and make it an Akuma and send that bitch off. It'll hop into an object of importance to the person, and then he'll talk to him directly. Hey yo, listen, I'm Hawkmoth and I can tell someone fucked you up, so I'm gonna give you a power to fuck them all over. Okay with you? 9 times out of 10, they'd be like, bet. Powers of the villains usually go from regular to crack to what the fuck. This person just became Silver Samurai. This zookeeper basically became Beast Boy, and this guy became a mystically powered pharaoh with the powers of multiple Egyptian gods. These villains are so cracked in powers sometimes they even mimic the powers of other miraculous users. Hell, one of the villains actually became a perfect copy of Cat Noir with his own powers of destruction and everything. Now these villains aren't just mindless followers of Hawkmoth. They usually do whatever the fuck they want that's within their own reasoning. 9 times out of 10 is getting revenge on whoever wronged them. Now when it comes to Hawkmoth's villains, their powers aren't permanent. You can destroy the item that they have that holds that power in them, or he can take the power away himself. Or if their will is strong enough, they can reject the power outright. However, if neither is done, the supervillain will keep their powers indefinitely. But only Ladybug can purify the Akuma and make sure it doesn't spread to anything else. And also fix any damage they caused in the meantime. Entire city could be destroyed during the fight, but as long as the villain is taken care of and the Akuma is purified, she can return all that shit to normal as if it never happened. The amount of layers when it comes to these powers are actually pretty insane. One of the smartest things I've seen him do is he made someone he knew that was cool with him a villain that can enhance other people's powers. And he then used her to enhance his own abilities, allowing him to go out and create multiple villains at once with ease. The only thing more broken than these Miraculouses and the powers they hold are the Kwamis that give them their powers. All of these small little cute looking things are so powerful in their own right they can't use their own power, because without a Miraculous holder to focus the power, when they use it they end up doing a lot of extra shit in the process. As far as I can tell, Plague is the most dangerous motherfucker to use their powers without a holder. Motherfucker took out the dinosaurs and sunk Atlantis. Tiki damn near being on the same level. One time she had the munchies and she decided to create a pastry big enough to satiate her hunger. This shit was many times bigger than the earth. And Cat Noir, with one touch of his cataclysm, was able to take that shit out with ease. After she saw it destroyed, she was gonna make one bigger. It also has a bit of maturity to the power too, because if you're a minor using the power, you can only use your superpower once, and you won't be able to use it again. And using that superpower will make you transform back after 5 minutes. You have to feed your Kwami something in order to recharge them up and transform again. Meanwhile, someone like Hawkmoth can use his powers for as long as he wants, as many times as he wants, and he won't time out. Multiple Miraculouses can even be used at once. However, it will cause strain on the user. And in the case of using like 5, it'll drive you insane. Personally, my favorite Miraculous is the one of the rooster. Whoever holds this power can literally have any power they want as long as it's not tied to another Miraculous. It can even be hell specific. For example, the guy that's using it right now is about to use this power so that every time they kick a football, it will score every freaking time. That bitch will weave everything as long as it gets to the freaking goal. Yeah, this power was specific to the football game, but still, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's the main reason I keep watching the show. I need to see how far they can go with this shit. Even as chaotic as the story of the newest season is, I still fuck with how the powers are being used. If I was able to watch all the seasons of The Flash after season 3, I can handle this.